Okay, sorry, I'm a shorter guy, so I am going to be
lever adjusts height of the thing in front of the levers.
Yeah, I got electric. Okay.
The mistake he made, he didn't take the e-brake off.
Womp womp. So I'm gonna go AC off initially.
Everything's off.
Okay.
Already.
Alright.
Let's drive.
And that's up and down, or I can use
paddle shifters.
These guys.
Yeah, if you go to drive
mm-hmm.
and you go one back, it's sport mode.
Okay.
And then it goes back into drive, and then there's also this thing.
Mode.
Mode will change once they come up. Yeah. Mode does this. Like, if you put it in sport mode, it changes a bunch of stuff.
We'll keep it in sport then.
Okay, go for it.
I don't care if it sounds tinny. I want the real sound of what the engine's doing.
Me too. Especially with the DSG, it has a thing called a DSG fart.
What's that?
Where it's when you're in when you're hard on
mm-hmm.
with the acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
When it shifts, you can hear it out of the exhaust. It farts.
Nice.
It shifts.
Oop! Those brakes.
Mm-hmm.
You got like 4 pistons in the. Wow. They are tight. Hey, we spun.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop that. Oh, stop. I'm supposed to not like you, Volkswagen. But okay, I have to ignore your sultry tones because they're not real. There's a road coming up we don't have to get onto 222. There it is. That's our road.
So when we got on the highway, it was just my knee-jerk reaction was to get up to speed.
Mm-hmm.
Stop myself from doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because 2 days out of the week, I'm on that road.
Oh yeah?
To go to Reading from Allentown.
Mm-hmm.
So I normally, when I pass all the people that are like, oh, it's morning time, we're driving along, I get up to 70 and just pass them all.
Do you know what the Volkswagen was claiming for crank horsepower?
For this one, I believe it was 220.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because it's the performance pack. The performance pack gave you 10 more horsepower. But that's Volkswagen's claim.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you get a company like APR that dynos it, you're going to see a lot more. But dynos are always variants of what dyno is it?
What dyno is it?
What weather was.
Exactly.
What else? Like, what was the oil temperature? And like, there's so many variables that come into play with a dyno.
Mm-hmm. Happel was talking about people when he tunes cars. They would run like maybe 2 base tunes.
Mm-hmm.
One makes a certain horsepower, and then the other one made 2 horsepower less. And the guy who owns the car gets all scared, like, where'd those 2 horsepower go? How'd we lose 2? It's like, relax. It's not always the same. Well, where'd they go? Nothing happened. Nothing changed. What's going wrong with the car? Nothing's going wrong with the car. We get an average of what's going on. Ask anybody with a carbureted anything. It has good days, it has bad days.
Mm-hmm.
Fuel injection eliminates some of that, but not all of it. So, in the case of this DSG, it does have is it an automated manual?
It is essentially, from what my reading and everything, and I've looked up in it,
Ooh.
It's essentially 2 manual gearboxes. One has like one has a set amount of gears, and the other one has a set amount of gears. So it knows.
Wow, sorry. I mean, it was just understeer front end push.
it guesses what gear you want to go into if you're using the normal sport mode, what have you. But then obviously when you...
I like how I'm flipping the throttles. It's not going back into manual. Or not going back into automatic. It is holding the gears. So Well, so far, this is the best no clutch, not a manual car I've driven. Because it's not, look at that. So that's not too bad. I get it, you can buy one of these and not have to do anything to it and have a fast car right away. Of course, you are going to do stuff to it, because, sorry. Oh, but when we came back to a stop, we are still on, I don't want to get behind that guy, never mind. Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
It's okay. Drive it like you stole it. If you're turning it on using the paddles, off the steering wheel, when you stop, it's going to convert back to sport. If you put your shift that way, it won't go back. It will stay in manual mode.
Okay. So to put
if you hold it in, it will turn it off.
Oh.
Hold it in.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way you can, as you're driving, you can turn it on when you want, and then you turn it off, or it'll turn off itself, or you can keep it that way.
That is a delightful way to waste fuel.
Yeah, that's
because I need it. I need power now.
Yeah.
It is the modern way of the B&M Mega Shifter and the Falcon. Stop talking about your Falcon, all you do. Well, I drive it a lot. When I want power with that, it's just ka-chunk, immediately, down. And that's why B&Ms are nice. Can I apex it?
Go for it.
Yes, I can. I felt like a race car driver. That was not a good turn, but it was exciting. I will not do this on this because this is blind, because we have a farmhouse right here. But that blip makes me feel like I get why PA dubbers drive the way they do, because it's easy to drive that way. Of course, if I was really, I would do the flick thing and move it left or right to try to eliminate the push, says the guy who's never been on a track in his life, talking like he knows what he's doing. I didn't want to like this car, but I like it. Fuck you, Volkswagen, doing something. Why can't you be the villain that I want you to be? Look at that, it just jumps. I gotta find something wrong with you. Are you heavy? Yeah, you're a bit heavy. Yeah, there is no way around that.
A lot of people say the body roll with stock suspension is what they don't like. There's a few companies like BMR and Emmanuel Design that make springs that go well with the stock struts that fix that. And they also have a rear sway bar that you add too, and it fixes most of the body roll issues.
Boom, boom, boom. Firm but yielding. That's how I described that. That's something a Honda won't do. A Honda will go ka-chunk over that. I think we're in Topton now. Old Bowers Road. I know where we are, but I don't know where we are. Either we go to Topton or we don't.
Have you got anyone to offer a Type R yet?
Maybe. I'd have to check my email. I know I have a few R32 Golfs, but I don't know. They were all like kind of far away.
I see one of those every day.
Really?
There's an old lady who drives one coming back. I see her when I'm coming back from Reading.
Yeah.
She's going towards Reading.
Really?
Off of, I always see her like right after the one bypass, the Hamilton bypass for Allentown. I always see her blue R32. They're really nice cars.
Do they have a spare tire? Those have like legit duals, not like fake duals in the back.
What do you mean?
Exhaust.
I believe so. Yeah. I say 2008. Yeah, 2008 was the R32 of that model year. That was DSG also. Because that's when they were doing it every other year. Like 2004, because they only released them every 4 years at the time. 2004 was the Mark IV version.
There you go. Brap, 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 brap.
Yeah, 2004 Mark IV, manual R32, VR6, and then 2008 automatic. This is just the States. Europe got both. And then 2013, I want to say 2013 was the Golf Mark 6.
Sorry to interrupt. What is this 0.0 button on my dash?
That's to reset the trip.
Oh, okay.
I do that to track my gas mileage. How much I get at the
I
time.
ride a bicycle. Can't see around you because I can't see through this turn. I don't know where it goes. Reminds me of that Calvin and Hobbes comic where Calvin's dad's going, bicyclists have a right to the road too, you know.
Are they gonna wave at each other?
Yeah! There we go.
I try to defend cyclists because my dad was a cyclist, but it just gets to the point where something like that, I'm like, you know, there's a car near you.
Yeah.
Just get out of the way.
I can't ride in the dirt, not with these tires. Get a road bike. You got these tires that are the thickness of bubble tape. It's 3 feet of bubble gum for you, not them. See, this is the PA dub right here, to understeer, and you see that guy going right into the corn. And then you got a choice. You either commit to that and drive through it and out the other end, or you reverse. Of course, if you got your, you finally got your first truck, Ford Ranger, and you do that move. You right through it. Especially when it cuts the corner and you know where the road goes and you go straight through that. There's this bit by my parents' house where they do it all the time. They rip through the cornfield. This is the one road that leads back to Kutztown where everybody just hauls ass on. Which I'm not doing right now. So if I take it out of sport, the engine's gonna...
Just pull it down. It goes back in the drive.
Kind of sounds the same.
Well, it was still in this driving mode.
Yeah.
So now it should be a lot lighter as far as that audible, aside from the real exhaust. The fake sound isn't as noticeable.
Yeah. Of course, also the throttle response is way softer. Even though I can click it down. To get into sport, you have to use the shifter.
You can either, you have to do it, just pull it down, and it just goes right into sport, or it should.
There.
Yeah. It used to be in the Mark V I had, you physically pull it down. Where I forgot about it the one time I was driving this, and I thought I was in sport, and I pushed it up, and I went into neutral. I was like, why am I not accelerating?
All right, I'm gonna cut here. Thank you very much, Jimmy, for letting me drive.
Thanks for
your GTI. I liked it more than I thought I would. Son of a bitch.